Good morning, welcome to the Mark Martin Auto Showcase. Hey, we're going to talk to you today. We're going to show you some of our pre-owned cars, let you know what we do. If you've been watching our show, we appreciate it. If you hadn't, thanks for tuning in today. Stay tuned, the next 30 minutes will be well worth your time. Let me tell you what, we're located here today in Southside, right outside of Batesville at Mark Martin Ford Feminine Show today. We keep about 125 to 150 pre-owned cars here at all times. We have Mark Martin Chevrolet in Melbourne, Arkansas, which is 34 mile from driveway to driveway. We keep around 100 pre-owned cars there. Then we also have Mark Martin Chevrolet Buick GMC in Ash Flat, which is 47 mile directly north of here, and we keep around 100 pre-owned there. So we've got about 350 pre-owned cars at all times at markmartinautomotive.com. Give us a try before you buy, okay? Let me talk to you a little bit about some new cars that I don't ever mention. The reason this is mainly a pre-owned show, but it's rebate time right now. They've got rebates high on their 14s. Even Kia right next door has got rebates on 15s. Here's what I want to tell you. It comes down to the bottom line. No smoke and mirrors here. We're going to take care of you before the sale, during the sale, and after the sale. One thing I preach to my guys, I want them to have product knowledge. They got to know all about it. There's no need for you to come in here and spend 40, 50 grand for a new truck if they don't know all about it to show you all about it. Same way with a Kia, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC. It doesn't matter. We're going to have product knowledge. But here's what it comes down to. Smoke and mirrors, when it's all done, all the smoke mirrors, the bottom line. How much you're either writing a check for or how much you're financing, okay? We get people all the time say, well, look at this ad, they got you beat. Those are bait and switch cars. All they're trying to get you to do is come to their store. Once you get there, that car's either going to be already sold or it never existed. You'll never see an ad by any of the Mark Martin stores advertising like that, okay? I won't let it happen. I'm over the guys, I got good people, and we've got a good reputation, and we want to keep that reputation. We will never do that. No bait and switch cars will ever to get you there, and it's not there. If we advertise it, it'll be sitting right here. You come and you purchase that car, okay? Our window stickers will never be inflated. I've got a lot of dealerships that say they can give us this much more for their car because their new car cost it. No, we all pay the same for new cars. It doesn't matter if you sell 3 a month or 300, we still pay the same for new cars, regardless of the brand, the make, or the model. They just add an inflated profit on the front for a $24.95 commitment. They're committing that they're going to take care of you. Well, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm committing right now that I'm going to take care of you for nothing extra. How about that? For nothing extra. Why pay that $24.95 for a commitment when I'm doing it for free? It all comes down what we're giving you for your trade, and that's where I'm going to win. I do it every day. I just want the opportunity that I'm going to win. I preach this. We don't use Kelley Blue Book. We don't use NADA. We don't use all them books because those books don't write a check. We go off the market value. We go off our gut. We tell you what we'll do. 90% of the time we're going to win. We're going to give you more than anybody else. Only time they're giving you more if they got their price inflated and they're making it look good. Just say, hey, I want real numbers. We're going to show you real numbers. I promise you, I'm going to win. I guarantee it. We do it every day. We're not about big numbers. We're just about selling you a car. We've got a Ford store located right here in south of Batesville. We're an hour and a half from Little Rock. We're an hour and a half from Conway. We're an hour and a half from Mountain Home. We're an hour from Jonesboro. Hour and a half from Ash Flat. It doesn't matter where you're watching from. We're an hour and a half. If that's too far, give us a call. We work all the deal on the phone. I'll praise your car on the phone. You tell me about your car right, I'll tell you about mine right. We'll send a driver over to your driveway, you sign your papers. Easiest buying experience you've ever had will happen right here at Mark Martin. Back where we're at the Ford store. Right next door we have a Kia store. As I mentioned earlier, there's a Chevy store at Melbourne. There's a Chevy Buick GMC at Ash Flat. Then if you've had some credit problems, you can't get finance, I can get you finance. Quarter mile down the road, we got Mark Martin Finance Center, right down the road that we charge 0 interest. At Highland, Arkansas, we got a Mark Martin Finance that we charge 0 interest. A lot of these guys has got these extraordinary financing on the side for 24% interest. We don't do that. Our cars are the same, our prices are the same, but we don't charge any interest. That's where we're going to win too. So all I'm asking for is any of our stores, I'm asking for the opportunity. Now, let's preview some of our pre-owned cars here today. All right, we're going to preview some of our cars, and I always mention to you that we carry everything, every make, every model. Let me tell you what we got here. This is a 2011 Chevy Aveo LT It is automatic. Most people's got these little cars. If they're going to price it for what I'm fixing to price it at, it's going to be a stick shift, all right? Automatic car with air, with a little spoiler. You're going to get 40 plus miles per gallon. So if you need that kid a car, or if you need to commute back and forth to work, I got it right here for $99.95. $9,995, and I'm telling you, it's hard to find cars that are good, dependable transportation with low miles, under 10 grand. And the reason, go over here, new cars are 30, 40, 50 grand, some of them 70 and 80 grand. It's completely crazy. That's about what a house cost used to years ago when I was growing up. But these cars are completely crazy. So it's hard to find a car, especially a good car with good miles. This car's got 40,000 miles. It's $99.95. We're gonna move on, but that's a super nice little car, 40 plus miles per gallon for $99.95. Well, this is a 2011 Kia Rio LX, same way. It is an automatic car, white with tan cloth, 40 plus miles per gallon. Can I do it again? You bet, $99.95. $9,995 for this little car right here, and we've got more on the lot. We carry cars from 5 grand to 55 grand. It doesn't matter, we've got them all. We're gonna move on, but there's a good little old car. Kia, that great warranty, great product, LX package for $99.95. Well, here's something for the younger at heart. Young kids wanna pop that top and look good. This is an '08 Jeep Wrangler with a lift, with a big tires and wheels. Dick Sepic, I don't even know how you say that, but I know they're bad looking tires and wheels. It's got the fog lights on the front. This little Jeep right here is $19,995, and it's got 50,000 miles on an '08, okay? An '08 with only 50,000 miles for $19,995. It's a showstopper. Like I said, fog lights, lift kit, tires and wheels. Got a winch on the front with a different kind of bumper. Good looking Jeep. So we're gonna move on, but this little Jeep right here is $19,995. Well, if you want a little bit smoother ride, a little bit longer version, this is gonna be a 12, the kitty cat of Jeeps. It is Sahara Wrangler Unlimited. When I tell you that, it's got a 4-door, it's hard top, it's got leather, it's got navigation, it's got all the bells and whistles, it's got all the toys. I'll say this Jeep for $32,995. You can go buy it brand new for 45 grand, or you can buy it 2-year-old for $32,995. We get the payments where you want them, in the look, the style, for only $32,995. It is Sahara, it's hard loaded, it's a super nice Jeep. It's highway driven, it's not been in the mud. So we're gonna move on, but I'm gonna tell you, super, super nice Jeep right there. Black on black with black leather. Got all the color, got all the, oh, look what we got right here. A 2013 Southern Comfort Package F-150, okay? First off, when you pull up at church, you pull up at Walmart, or you pull up at the tavern, wherever you pull up at, you're gonna be known, because this is a showstopper right here. White on the front, blends into the red, got the graphics package, you name it, it's got it. White and red, got the chrome wheels, got the chrome steps, got leather interior. All the equipment on it, this truck has got 24,000 miles. I'll say this truck at $29,995. You go to Walmart, people walk out with their beepers looking for the car, you won't be hunting your car because there'll be people standing around it. You're gonna walk up and say, that's mine, all right? There'll be people looking at this truck because there's not many around here. It's old school because you don't see a lot of Southern coverage in this part of the country now. It's a company based out of Atlanta, Georgia, and this truck right here is a showstopper at $29,995. We're gonna move on, but I'm telling you, that truck won't last, and that truck is sharp. Got the bed liner, all the chrome on it, leather interior, still bragging about it because it's a beautiful, beautiful truck, and you're gonna have the only one around. This is gonna be a 2013, and you know, you don't see a lot of regular cabs anymore. Everybody wants extended or crew, but they still make them because there's people that still want a regular cab. This is a 2013 regular cab STX with 30,000 miles, okay? It's got it's got chrome steps on it, it's got the vent visors, it's got BF Goodrich knobbies on it. It's a nice truck, it's a 4-wheel drive STX for $23,995. $23,995 for a 13 STX. That kid's Christmas coming up, little short bed, maybe you don't need that extra room. Maybe this is what you're looking for just to get out on the farm in. Easier to cut, easier to drive. We got it right here. Beautiful, brilliant blue color, short bed, 4-wheel drive for $23,995. So we're gonna move on, but that's a super nice little rig right there. Well, we just traded for this rig. This is gonna be an 09 Mazda CX-7 SUV. It's not a hubcap rig, as I tell you. I'll tell you the difference in a hubcap rig and wheels at the rental cars. This has got the hard wheels. It's black with a dark graphite interior. It's got cloth interior. It's a super nice little rig. It's an 09 model for $99.95. We're back in that price range, $9,995 for a four-door SUV. Dare you to compare, try to find them. You can't do it. They're not around. $99.95 for an 09 Mazda. Super nice little rig. They're gonna be hard to find. This won't last. We're gonna move on, but I'm gonna tell you, that's a nice little rig. Let me make a mention while he's bringing this up. I've got a bunch of those $99.95 rigs that we've just traded for. I just traded for an 07 Fusion that's in the back in the detail shop. Are you listening to me a minute? An 07 Fusion with 10,000 miles. Now you talking about the little old lady who went to church, sound like that's the car. She just didn't go to church very much because it's an 07 with 10,000 miles. I got that little car for $99.95. I got an 09 Honda Accord we just traded for $11,995. I got more coming out of the detail shop. You got to check our website daily or just call or just come by. We're conveniently located here on 167 South. I've got a lot of cars at that price, or I've got them at $49,995 if that's what you're looking for. Let's move on to this beautiful white pearl paint. It's a 2013 GMC four-wheel drive with the Z71 package with the pearl paint, which is about a $700 option. It's got the leather interior. It's got all the equipment. This truck's $31,995. $31,995. It's a GMC, chrome grille, chrome caps on the mirrors, got the wheels, got the steps on it. Brand new type truck, one owner, Carfax certified, 24,000 miles for $31,995. We're gonna move on, but I'm gonna tell you, that's a super, super nice truck right there. Got all the equipment, got a spray-in bed liner. I'm still bragging about it because that's a super nice truck with leather, and it's got the paint, it's got it all. Well, let me tell you this truck here, we just traded for it. This is a one-owner doctor's truck out of Little Rock. What? Where? That's right, out of Little Rock, drove up here. Why did he drive that hour and a half? To save money, to get more for his trades. Bottom line, we win. Just give me the opportunity. If you're a King Ranch customer, you know they're hard to find. People that buy King Ranches, drive King Ranches. They trade for another King Ranch. This is gonna be a 12 model King Ranch. White with the buckskin King Ranch interior, got the tan on the bottom, got all the equipment on it. This truck's only got 40,000 miles on it for $34,995. This truck new is gonna list for in the upper 50s, okay? You're gonna buy it in the mid to upper 40s. So we're still about 12 grand cheaper, and this truck is just like new. It's got the bed liner, got all the equipment, $34,995. So we're gonna move on, but that's a super, super nice truck. One owner truck, never been off-road, perfect truck. Well, you talking about loaded up rigs, here's another one right here. This is gonna be a 2010 Platinum, okay? This is a Platinum. You talking about the cat's meow? This is it right here. This is a dark gray, tan interior with a gray inside. It's got tinted windows. It's got a little bit of a leveling kit on the front. It's got the power boards. It's got the spray-in bed liner. It's got the vent shades. It's got all the equipment, and it's a 10 model. Now you listening? 30,000 miles on a 2010. 30,000 miles, all the miles this truck's got on it. They've drove it just like a car. It ain't been drove any. I'll say this truck for $32,995. $32,995 for a 10 Platinum with only 30,000 miles. We're gonna move on, but that truck's super nice, and it won't last because these used trucks are hard to find, especially when they're not farm trucks. That's not a farm truck, it's a city-driven truck. Well, here's gonna be a 2013 Ford STX extended cab, two-wheel drive, local one owner. No, we didn't sell it new because the gentleman lives in Benton, Arkansas. Drove through Benton, through Bryant, through Little Rock, through North Little Rock, through Jacksonville, through Cabot, through Searcy to Batesville. Why? We're gonna win. Give me the chance. Another customer that done it. They're doing it from all over the state. Why aren't you doing it? Give us a call before you buy. I'll save you money, I promise I will. It's a 2013 STX, just 19,000 miles. I say this truck for $24,995. $24,995. This gentleman drove the hour and a half to save money. Why don't you do it to save money? I promise you, It's got the hard alloy wheels. It's got the chrome steps, the bed liner, the extended cab. It's brand new for $24,995. So we're going to move on, but I'm telling you, super nice, local, one owner, good story behind the truck. Call the customer. Brand new truck, $24,995. Well, we're moving into a little bit of luxury here to show you that we carried all. This is a 2013 Hyundai Genesis. A 13 model Hyundai Genesis. Get ready again, $21,995. $21,995 for a 13 Genesis that looks just like a Mercedes-Benz or a Jaguar. Still got all the great warranty. Powertrain, it's burgundy color, beautiful color with tan interior. It's got all the equipment on it. This car is $21,995. As I tell you again, I dare to compare. Find this car with this kind of equipment for that kind of money. You're not going to do it. Then when you do, give me your trade, we're going to win. We're going to move on, but this next car, that's a super nice car right there. Beautiful car. That car can't last. Let me tell you what this is. This is a 2012 Ford Fusion. Same way, local trade-in car. Let me tell you the difference. You'll say, well, I seen one down the road a little cheaper. Let's go back. I always tell you, let's compare apples for apples, okay? Oranges for oranges. This is a Fusion SEL, which means the hard wheels, leather interior. Got the color package inside. The console right now, the lights are pink. You can change them to blue, you can change them to yellow. This car is hard loaded, okay? This car is $15,995. $15,995. Now, if you're looking for a cheaper car, I've got Fusions, I've got SE models, I've got base Fusions. We carry everything, okay? This happens to be one that's loaded up, Fusion SEL, which you know about these little cars right here. Super mileage, super ride and drive, super performance, nothing negative about them. They're great little cars. This car right here, $15,995 for this little old Fusion. It can't last with leather. We're gonna move on, but I'm telling you, that's a super nice car. It's got the equipment on it, and it's an SEL with leather, got all the equipment. This is gonna be a 14 model, and I tell you this, and I keep stressing to you, that we carry all makes, we carry all models, we carry all price range. This is a current year model. The 14s are out right now, right? 15s are just now coming. So we carry Dodges, Hyundai Genesis, Nissan, it doesn't matter. We're in the car business, we got it. If we ain't got it, we're gonna get it. And if we can't get it, then you don't need it, okay? So you want something that we can't get, then you don't need, because we can get anything. This is a 2014 Charger with the spoiler, with a stripe package, with the chromies on it. It's got all the equipment on it for $21,995. $21,995 for this 14 Charger. Okay, you say, well, my buddy had one for 22 grand. He was close, 22.2. All I'm asking for is the opportunity to bid your trade. That's where we're gonna win. It comes down to the bottom line. What are you writing a check for the difference, or what are you financing, okay? That's where we're gonna win. I'll give you more for your car. I just want the opportunity. I'm begging you, give me the opportunity to save you money. That don't even make sense. I'm begging you to save you money, okay? But this is a 14 model Charger for $21,995. We're gonna move on to a 2011 Infiniti. Back what I just told you. We carry all makes, we carry all models. This is an Infiniti. It's a G37 11 model with 30,000 miles, okay? I've had 14s with that many miles on them. This is an 11 model with 30,000 miles. This car has got all the equipment on it. It's got the chrome spoiler, it's got the moonroof, it's an Infiniti, it's got nav, it's got all the equipment that you're looking for. I call it a slate gray. It's a blue, I don't know the exact color. It's kind of like a bluish gray. It's a beautiful car, got the dark leather interior. This car is $24,995. Why go buy this car new in the upper 40s, almost 50 grand, when I'm cutting it in half for only 30,000 miles? $24,995. $24,995 for this 2011 G37 with that kind of mileage on it. Super nice car, absolutely brand new. We're gonna move on, but I'm telling you, that car is a beautiful color, very classy, very richy looking. It's got more of a bluish tint in the sun, a bluish gray. That car won't last at $24,995. This guy here is a 2011 Ford Lyric that we also sold brand new. It's a 2011 Lyric. It's a one owner that we sold brand new. It's got a lift on it. It's got a 2-inch lift. It's got bigger tires and wheels on it. Okay, it's got a set of Nitto all-terrains on it, which is a pretty expensive tire. It's got the buckets and console. It's a cream color, which is a beautiful color with a tan interior. I told you, we always carry hot rods, we always carry lifted trucks, we carry what you're looking for, okay? As I told you earlier, when you go out to the Walmart parking lot, my cars are going to stand out. You don't want the ordinary rental car. My cars are going to stand out. This is going to be one of them. This is an 11 model. Now you listened to me? With only 30,000 miles again. I can give the owner, he lives right down the road and just drove right over here to work. Didn't drive far. It's 11 model with only 30,000 miles. I say this truck for $33,995. $33,995. It's got tires and wheels, it's got lift, it's had money spent on it. So let me tell you something. This truck is going to stand out. It's going to be a showstopper for that kind of money. So we're going to move on, but I'm going to tell you something. That truck won't last. I'm going to mention to you under my canopy here, and we got some customers here today that you can't see. I got some cars here that I want to mention to you that we didn't want to drive through today. I've got a 1998 Corvette, okay, with 15,000 miles. I've told you this the other day. This car has 15,000. They 98, 08. I mean, it's a 16-year-old car. I'll say that car for $27,500. You've got money right now in a CD somewhere that's making you nothing. You buy this car, you drive it to parades, you take the grandkids out to eat, you just use it for a toy. 2 or 3 years, you sell it for 30 grand. You'll make more money on that car than you will interest in the bank, plus you'll have a lot of fun with it, okay? I tell you what else I got, sitting right under the canopy, and you can see the front of it over there, is a 2012 Mercedes G63 with an AMG package. This happened to be Mark Martin's, one of his personal cars. It has 11,000 miles, okay? That's right, it's only 11,000. He don't drive much, he flies most of the places. But when he does here, he's got something to drive. He had a 2012 Mercedes G63 with an AMG package that the car will blow the hair off your head. Fastest car you ever been. You think sports cars are bad? Come get you some of that car if you know anything about it. I mean, it'll blow the hair off your head, and no, not everybody walking around bald has drove that car, but it still blow the hair off your head, because I'm telling you, super nice car. It's white, got the alloy wheels, low profile. This car has 11,000 miles, is all it's got on it. I'll say this car for $54,995. $54,995, $9,095. You get up in those kind of figures, kind of make me have to sweat a little bit. Because we've looked at some of these cars for $99,95. Now we're looking at them for 55 grand. But I'm gonna tell you something. The car's brand new. It's got every option that's possibly could be on the car, and it has 11,000 miles. Okay, so that's a real deal. If that's what you're looking for, I've got it. But also, what I'm preaching to you, if you'll remember at the start of the show, I had a Chevy Aveo for $99,995. As I'm closing out the show, I've got a Mercedes for $54,995. My point is, here at Mark Martin Group, whether it be here, whether it be at Melbourne, whether it be at Ash Flat, we carry cars from $5,000 to $55,000. It doesn't matter what you're looking for, we're gonna have it. If we don't have it, we can get it. No, we're not a mega dealer and got 400 pre-owned cars to walk through, but we do got 350 that you can shop online at markmartinautomotive.com. But I've told you this, and I'm gonna tell you again, and I can't preach it to you enough, we're not about numbers. You go to the city, I go to car auctions, I see a guy wearing a shirt right here that says boo boo. 3 months later, he'll be a dodo, okay? What I'm telling you is they're all about numbers at those places, and if they can't produce the numbers, they're gone. That's not what we're about. Robbie Howard's been at this store for 6 or 7 years. Jeff Zelasco's been at that store since it was built. Doug Miller's been at Melbourne since August of '07, the day we bought it. Vic Davison's been up there. We've actually been with our company since '04 when we started. We moved in there. So all my people are here. We're not about that. We're not about just wham, bam, and boom, go to the next one. We're not about boo-boo on the shirt or bum-bum. We're about Mark Martin Automotive Team taking care of you before the sale, during the sale, and after the sale, and my people's gonna do that. It's not about numbers. We're not about producing big numbers. Oh, we sold this many. We got a quote at the end of the month. We don't put out quotas. My owners are not here daily. I'm here daily. My owners are not worried about numbers. My owners are worried about one thing, and that's what they've preached to me, and that's what I'm worried about, and that's taking care of you. I don't need any bad publicity. I need good publicity, and that's what I'm after, taking care of you. So don't let car buying be a bad experience. Don't dread it. Don't think it's going to be bad, because it's not going to be. If you'll just give us a chance, I promise you that we're going to take care of you. You know, we always got a bad rap because people think car dealers are always crooks or car dealers are going to do something to them. Well, I'm gonna tell you something. That's not what we're about. We're not after numbers. We might sell 75 this month and 175 the next month. Well, I kind of stretch that a little bit because we'll do 125 every month. In a small town like this, is pretty strong. If you'll check our competitors, they might not want to admit to that, but we're pretty strong in our area. We pretty much own this market, but we're trying to get into your market, okay? Because we want to save you money. I'm not talking to everybody. I'm talking to you. So I want you to listen to me. So what I'm trying to tell you as we close out our show today is I'm talking to you. I'm going to save you money. I dare you to compare. All I'm asking for is the opportunity, and I promise you this, I'm going to be the winner. We all pay the same for our new cars, regardless of what they tell you. It all comes down to what you're getting for the trade, how much you're financing, or what you're writing a check for. I'm going to be the winner. Check us out at markmartinautomotive.com, and thanks for watching our show today. Appreciate it. And just remember, I don't want everybody's business. I just want yours.